up, everybody? Should be live on YouTube. This phone is dying. I don't understand. Came here last night, but we got here so damn late that we weren't able to really see anything. Hello, everybody. I see there's 50 people in here already. I will say this, like when me and Otto were talking on the live stream the other night, he said how me and him had talked about how we get kind of anxiety and get sick to our stomachs before we do any kind of activism. That's kind of the feeling I have right now. Last year at this event, they arrested me for walking on the wrong side of the road, seized both of my phones, got a judge to sign 2 search warrants on money on forensic experts because I refused to give them my passcode. Spent a horrendous amount of money prosecuting me. I was convicted and sentenced with time served, so it's kind of a waste of taxpayers' money. Meanwhile, Tim Miller, during my trial, the whole sheriff and his whole command staff attended my trial while Mr. Tim Miller was solving the Texas Killing Fields murder on his own. So that goes to show you where their priorities are. I will say this, last year when I came to this event, I was under, can you guys hear me? Because I know this ferry's loud. I might need to wait until we get off the ferry. Chats haven't started coming through. Yeah, there they go. What's up, y'all? The chats are coming through now. Were y'all able to hear what I just said? It's only glitching. Oh, that's great. Let's see what happens when we get off the boat. Yeah, y'all can hear me? I'm good? Alright, we're fixing to get off the boat right now. We're docked, fixing to drive off the boat. Okay, y'all can hear me good. What I was going to say is, last year when I came to the event, I was under the full impression that this was an unconstitutional checkpoint. Since then, several lawyers have researched it, and the Supreme Court, the traitors at the Supreme Court, passed a law that says they are allowed to set up a driver's license checkpoint. So that's what this is. Even though it is unconstitutional on its face, our country has been infiltrated by criminal enterprises, and they are destroying the country from within. And that's how they're doing it, with bullshit laws like Pennsylvania versus Mims, and saying that a driver's license checkpoint is legal. It's no different than when the Nazis used to say show me your papers. So the signal should get better now that I'm not next to that steel wall. Y'all said I was glitching out. And the first thing I said is, like me and Otto were talking the other day, how we get sick to our stomachs and get anxiety before we do activism, where we know we're going to be putting ourselves in harm's way. I've got that feeling right now. But I have to come down here, man. I mean, it's my job. We'll make sure we walk on the right side of the road. People here than there was last night. The speed limit's 50. Already got a state trooper. Already see 2 state troopers. I'm not planning on staying down here long, y'all. I'm going to come down here and document what's going on and then get the hell out of here. He might pull me over if we're going too slow. Let me speed up a little bit. Someone posted on the Crystal Beach webpage this morning that the beaches were empty. But there sure were a lot of people on that ferry coming over here. Look at this. There's a cop every 50 to 100 feet. You'd have to be out of your mind to want to come down here. Is the stream going good now, y'all? Y'all said I was glitching on the boat. You see, when in 1913, our country was taken over by our money system was taken over by the Rothschild banking system. That's when we started to lose our rights. And it's just more and more every year they chop away at our rights. Supreme Court is constantly making unconstitutional rulings. Like this driver's license checkpoint. Anybody with half a brain can tell you it's unconstitutional, but the Supreme Court ruled that it's okay. Driver's license checkpoints are okay, but DUI checkpoints are not. So they have this labeled as a driver's license checkpoint. Oh, God dang it. There we go. I gotta pull over real quick. I accidentally popped my hood. CJ Grisham said he might come down here today. He's in town. I noticed that my parking brake light was on, and okay, now the speed limit's 60. So the stream's good, y'all. No buffering. Let me turn the volume all the way up. I haven't heard anything. By 5. All right, good. Thank you for the feedback, Mary. line of cars behind me, but I'm not going to be speeding. Hopefully they'll just let me do my job and not mess with me. Set my cruise control at 55, speed limit 60. They don't have any crosswalks with any kind of signal lights anywhere on this highway. I have to cross the street, which is, to me, is more dangerous. That's what I was saying earlier, man. The country's been taking enterprises, anything that these cops write down on paper, these politicians write down on paper, will murder you over it. These guys are going to be the guys that go door to door collecting everybody's guns. They are given the order. It's the same way that the FBI profiles criminals. The police department has already profiled. They know what kind of person they're looking for to hire as a police officer. So if you don't fit that profile, they won't give you a job. They want order followers that are susceptible to their propaganda. And that will believe that the public is at war with them, and to stay off social media if they're told to. They stay in their little echo chamber where they call themselves heroes all day long. So the whole reasoning for all of this police and checkpoints, 3 years ago, some guys committed some crimes, shot some people. Now, I'm all for catching those criminals and locking them up. But they didn't do that. Instead, they turned this place into a concentration camp. Set up a roadblock on the only highway that goes through here. This is the main road. Everything else, all these other roads to the side go to the beach. This is just a skinny little strip of land. I'm trying to imagine them setting up a roadblock during the middle of Sturgis or something. It's crazy. And I've been looking at Facebook for the last 3 days. People from all over the country are making posts about this event and the shit that's going on down here. have all these. Last year they had all of these roads blocked off with a police car in front of every road, and they would not let anybody go down them. There's not as many cops blocking these roads this year because they know hardly nobody showed up this year. People are staying the hell away from here. They have the barricades at every road, as y'all can see, but they're open, they're not closed. And it's just because nobody's showing up. Nobody is. Really, the only people that you're seeing around here are the locals. And that's what they want. That's what they wanted. They wanted to keep all the outsiders out. I see a traffic stop right here. Something's going on. No, they're just sitting there blocking that road with their lights on. No traffic stop. This checkpoint is up here somewhere. Stream's still good, y'all. Okay, I don't see anybody complaining, so it must be okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get down here, do a little bit of document, and get the hell out of here. I've seen more police cars than I have seen regular cars. All right, 45. Last year when we came here, we had already seen at least 5 traffic stops by the time we got to the store. Yeah, everybody stayed the hell away from here. They didn't even have to block the access roads to the beaches. Last year, every single access road to the beach was blocked off, and they made you go through the checkpoint to take the only road that would take you to the beach. And I'm sure they would have did that this year if more people would have showed up. Got some sheriff's deputies right here passing us up. Constable. Looks like I see a traffic stop up here. I think they made an announcement that you have to have a permit to go on the beach this year. I'm not sure. No beach access there. Yeah, so we definitely Traffic stop here. Thank you. Thank you. As soon as I get parked, I'll find out who to thank for that. Who did that? Lisa Lynn, thank you. I think that's what that said. Appreciate it, Lisa. So we got DPS right here. Let's go take a look. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Harvey.
Thank you for your observer. Thank you for that gold coin. What do the gold coins represent? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's something new. I might ask these guys when they get done. Hey, deputy, can I ask you a question? What do I got to do to get to the beach access? How do I get to the beach?
So, if you go all the way down, because they closed off most of all the exits.
Okay.
So, they only one entryway on the beach, and it's way kind of close by the ferry.
Oh, okay.
So, you have to take it all the way down.
Do I have to pay for a permit to drive on the beach or just park?
I think so. I'm not sure.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, most of the police officers in all white trucks, they have more information.
All right.
Because they're stationed in their park.
All right, man. So the only entrance to the beach is all the way down there by the ferry. Oh. Man, at least I found a spot in the shade. So the chat's, I mean, is the live still holding up good, y'all? I'm really concerned about the live. He did. All right. He said most of the cops that were, I think he said white cars or white shirts. I don't know. Most of the white people have most of the information. That's what somebody in the chat said it sounded like. For just to not get your rights. Last night we were at the checkpoint, but it was like 2:30. We got there way too late. I waited on John for hours, and there was one police officer guarding their command center, I guess you would call it. And he was like, yeah, as long as you don't go past my police car, you're all right. And then he called for backup, And I was at least 40 or 50 feet away from the police car that the original deputy told me, as long as you don't go past my car, you're okay. And he got on his loudspeaker and threatened to arrest me if I took one more step. Looks like there's another traffic stop up here on the right. It's either a traffic stop or he's just parked there with his lights on, blocking a road. See, I thought all of these roads went to the beach. Thank you for that. But I guess if you drive down to the end of them, they have them blocked off. Okay, the police lights went out. This police car right here on the right had their lights on, but now they're out. This guy. Okay. There's a Jeep. I bet Galveston Beach is packed.
You're awesome!
Thank you so much, y'all.
I saw a vid of cops beating a guy in and the comments were full of bootlickers saying he had it coming.
Yeah, there's been a lot of trolls lately. We don't feed the trolls. This might be another traffic stop here. Yeah, it is. Pull over right here and just watch from the truck. I'm not even going to get out. We'll just watch from right here. Thank you for that. I got to figure out what these coins and these gloves mean. But yeah, we got a traffic stop going down right here. Dang, that state trooper's got a big ass. Looks like he got in a wreck. I'm not even going to get out because I'd have to cross the street. I'm not trying to crowd them, and I'm not going to walk down the wrong side of the street. They'll probably give me a ticket for parking here for not having a permit. Y'all, who knows? If anything happens to me, y'all get a hold of CJ Grisham because he's in town. Hope friends and codes in my chat. Let's see who's in the chat. John DeNicola, good to see you. Susan. These cops are walking all over the graves of dead soldiers. Yeah. In 1776, they started a war for way less than this. Friends in code, there you are. Yes, this is Boulevard Peninsula. We got down here at like 3 in the morning. It was completely dead. So I just wanted to come down here, just get a little bit of documentation, and then we're getting the hell out of here. I'm not going to stay down here long. I don't even like being here, man, but I'm doing my job. I know you guys want to see what's going on out here from a different perspective. I mean, there's cops everywhere. One just passed me, now another one just passed me. I'm probably going to get messed with just for sitting here. I'm doing this for the cops' protection too. Like, if something happened to that officer, then I would have it documented. So it's not just for the driver, it's for the police officer as well. If something happened to that police officer, then I've got it recorded too. And then we won't have to wait 2 to 3 years for them to release the footage. I'll have it. Cop sitting on the side of the road here. Not sure what the speed limit is. I'm doing 40. That sign says 40. No, it says 60. Okay, so I need to speed up a little bit. I got a cop behind me. I'm probably gonna get pulled over, y'all. Passing me up. Like you can see the water from literally see the water right over the top of that grass. So CJ did say that these drivers...
You're awesome!
Thank you.
At Harvey Freebird, what do you think it was like before cell phones and body cams?
Oh my God, I would have done got my ass whipped already. The first cop watcher ever was the guy that recorded Rodney King beating. He was using one of those cameras that weighed like 30 pounds. You had to put it on your shoulder. It was like a suitcase. But in 1776, when the Constitution was written, the way the free press worked is they wrote everything down. They wrote articles. Through technology now, documenting consists of recording now. People make stupid comments all the time. Well, when the Constitution was written, there wasn't cell phones and stuff. No, but they said you're allowed to document and report back to the people what the government are doing. Just because the technology has evolved and we have phones and cameras that we can document with now, it's still protected. The Supreme Court has ruled on that over and over and over again. Here's the thing, man. These guys will take you to jail for no blinker, expired registration. No, you're going to jail. That's what they did last year. Walking on the wrong side of the road. Looks like that guy's fixing to get pulled over. I think we're getting close to the checkpoint. Going to stay on the shoulder of the road. I'm not even going to attempt. They have signage set up now. This looks like it. Yeah. We're getting close. I don't want to go through the checkpoint. Where the hell did we park last night? Construction ahead. Okay, this is construction. It doesn't. No, this is the checkpoint right up here. We got to find a place to park. Right here. This is where we parked last night. If they tell me I need to move, then I'll move. No big deal. Still working good. Okay. %, short. It's going to be good enough. I'm going to put my yellow vest on. That way everybody can see me real well. Son of a bitch. Everybody's saying it skipped a little bit, but you're good now. Let's turn our body camera on. Grizzy was down here all day yesterday documenting. They didn't mess with her. Alright, let's go. Here's the checkpoint there. I don't have the microphone, so it's very windy. But the feedback I got last night said that the camera was working better than with the microphones. So there's no traffic control devices with crosswalks anywhere, so we're legally allowed to cross the road here as long as we yield to traffic, which we are doing. There's no traffic coming. So they are actively stopping cars now. Which view is better? Last night y'all said y'all like that view better. Give me some feedback. Was it better? Got to turn my hat around backwards because the wind. Does that look blurry? It's not too bad. When I get turned sideways like this, I'll block the wind. We have some police pulling up on us right now. Nobody's giving me any feedback. Is this one better? We'll go with that one. So that is the back entranceway into the checkpoint. As you can see, they had tape strung out there, but the wind has destroyed it. There's a drone. They have the drone watching me. Can y'all see the drone? There's the drone right there. So they're watching me. We can't walk behind this. We have to walk on this side, which is very dangerous. But we're walking facing traffic like the law says. And they got the drone right above me. So they stream snipe me, they know I'm coming. Look, he's sitting right there. Right there. It's taking off. It's going back to base. It'd be cool if we ran into CJ. He said he was coming today. I don't know what time he's coming, but papers. This is what they're doing. They're checking for papers. See, there's no way I could have walked back there. They've got the makeshift, those metal containers are the makeshift cages. There's the checkpoint where they're stopping cars. Hopefully they don't try to use signal jammers to jam up my live feed. Look at this. The wind is so bad. The wind just blew over all their barrels, ripped all their crime scene tape up. You can see there's water on that side. You can see the water on that side. That'll give you an idea of what a tiny strip of land this is. And this is the only highway that goes all the way through. And this is where they have the checkpoints set up. I can already see that one guy mean mugging me. So, see how they're waving that motorhome into the... So they're going to search that motorhome now. They didn't let him pass. Her. There's the sheriff right there. It looks like. So yeah, a bunch of sellouts who sold out to the banksters. Ruled that this is constitutional for a driver's license checkpoint. So I got to figure out how I can. They're going to snitch on me. So they've just flagged that car in. So they'll give her a colonoscopy and dig all through her vehicle. If you get flagged in there, then that might be the sheriff with the cowboy hat on. I can't really tell. Yeah. Yeah, last year we were walking in this green grass in this area, and they pushed us all the way to here, put the tape up. Make sure we keep walking the right way. They didn't even ask for her driver's license. They just waved her straight through. Maybe the people further back got the license. Having a real hard time seeing y'all's chat. If anybody really needs to call my cell phone number, if there's something you really need to tell me. For those of you that have it, most of you have it. I was wondering though, if that's a better view. Last night y'all were saying that was better. Hey, what's up, Bruce? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, they just waved that guy in. Yeah, I got you, but so there's like a whole string of guys all like, so I don't know. I think the very first guy is asking for the driver's license, and then the second, third, fourth, and fifth guy are yeah, I don't know. I'll get a little bit closer, but we got a group of people gathered over there that are just kind of watching me. They're all huddled up watching me. All right. How's the, we're not buffering, are we? How's the wind? Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, man. Thank you for the feedback. All right, bye-bye. Okay, good. That's one of the rules. John Danicola said he bounced somebody for talking about inappropriate children stuff, so I'm good with that. We don't put up with that in the chat. We don't put up with racism, inappropriate talk about children. So I'm having a hard time seeing, man, but there's like a group of guys that are just standing. There they are. They're just kind of huddled up watching me. So they just waved this guy in. I wonder where they're bringing him for a further search. They must be bringing him around back to where they're hidden. Last year they were stopping him right there and searching him, and we were able to document it. So it looks like this year they're bringing them further around where it's hidden from the side of the road. That's what it looks like. Let's see where they direct this Jeep to. Yep, see, they swung them around to the back to where we can't see what they do, but they're going to search them. They're going to make them get out. Maybe offer them a field sobriety test. Who knows? I'm just going to sit down for a minute, y'all. Try to block the wind. Sit down.
You're awesome!
Thank you. I did that. $20 for Misfit. Thank you, Misfit. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the support on this day, because I didn't want to come out here, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I did not want to come out here. I don't want to be here right now. I don't. This is the last place on earth I want to be, and I'm here. They're talking about tinted windows. Shit. Hope you guys can see good, because I'm sitting in front of the camera trying to block the wind, so I can't see the screen. Okay, so they just stopped him and he just gave his driver's license. I was wondering if the guys further back were getting the license, but he just showed his license. Checking that guy's inspection sticker. They're sending him in to get a colonoscopy. Sending him in. Sending him in. Everybody that's got writing on their windshield, I guess somebody's writing on their windshields and then sending them in. So all of these guys that took an oath to honor the Constitution, whenever the Supreme Court ruled that these driver's license checkpoints are constitutional, everybody that swore an oath to the Constitution should have refused and quit their jobs. And if everybody did that, then they would stop passing unconstitutional laws. But no. That's how these banksters have everybody controlled, is through the money system. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. getting a lot of feedback from my subscribers on it. I appreciate it. So you would think I have to. There's the drone. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but whenever the Titanic went kaboom, it was loaded with congressmen that were against the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. And at the last minute, all of the banksters...
You're awesome!
THX for helping James. I missed everything, but I'm glad the people stood for Springer. I'll be making a few donations to everyone involved in running the fundraiser.
Thank you. Said that. Misfit. Thank you again. So yeah, at the last minute, like JP Morgan and a lot of the biggest banksters, they at the last minute didn't get on the Titanic. But they let all of the congressmen who were against the Federal Reserve Act of 1913, which the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 is when the Rothschilds took over our money system. The Rothschilds are the same people that created the state of England. So, if you're into connecting dots, I mean, Israel, I meant. Did I say England? I meant to say Israel. The Rothschilds created the state of Israel. So everybody's just doing their job and everybody's following orders. Or they don't get their paychecks and they can't pay their mortgage and their car notes. And that's why everything that I own is paid for. That's why I'm called Harvey Freebird. See there, yeah, they're writing on that window. Y'all see that guy writing on that Jeep's window? The truck blocked it. But yeah, they just wrote something. They wrote something on his windshield too. If you get something written on your windshield, they're flagging you in. That's what's going on here. They wrote something on that Jeep's windshield. There was nothing written on that Toyota's windshield, so they're going to pass him through. Wrote something on his windshield. They're definitely going to start him. So they've got the, whatever's going on back there, they've got it hidden very well. Last year we could see them. They had 10 cars lined up on this dirt road, just digging through all of them and searching through people's pockets. This year they've got it hidden well what they're doing. They're making all the vehicles go back behind all those containers and command centers where our cameras can't see what they're doing back here. So they're not proud of what they're doing, or they wouldn't be trying to hide it. Don't let Grizzy go back there and document it because she'll spread the propaganda. They're cleaning the streets and they're taking drugs off the streets and such heroes. Oh yeah, black guy driving a BMW. They're definitely flagging him, man. Just profile him. Yep, they wrote on her windshield. They wrote on their windshield. This is America in 2026, y'all. The ones that are getting let through are like, oh, thank you so much. There is a line of cars back there. Hey, deputy, can I ask you a question real quick? Oh, deputy. I'm trying to figure out where you guys want me to walk. He's going to ignore me. Can you hear me, deputy? I have a serious question. There you go. There's your professionalism right there. I'm trying to figure out if he would rather me walk through the grass behind the cones or on this side of the cones, because I have to walk that way. And he won't answer me. He's just ignoring me. It's because he knows he's going to ask me something that he doesn't know the answer to, and then another deputy is going to disagree with him. All those guys are huddled up, just chomping at the bit, watching me. I'm just trying to figure out the best spot to walk without getting my rights violated. You'd think they would want you to stay on this side of the cones, but that's going to put me Hey, which side of the cones do y'all want me to stay on if I walk that way, deputy? He's just going to ignore me. Hello? To traffic. See, that's what gives cops a bad name, man. Like, trying to just ask this guy a freaking regular question. Their disdain for the public and for people that practice their rights is on full display right now. And that's because of the propaganda that's pushed through the police departments. Just like I was saying earlier. Ow. Because it doesn't matter if you follow the law or not, they'll still arrest you. If you hurt their ego, they got qualified immunity. As long as they pretend that they don't know the law, they got qualified immunity. That's the way it works. Alright, here's my chance. Yeah. You guys want me to walk in the grass or on this side? Alright, I'll walk through the grass. I tried to ask you 3 times. Alright. Sir? Oh, okay. So I'm good to walk behind that canopy? Alright. He said he's trying to focus on traffic. He heard me. 3 times I asked him. Alright, let's continue. So they've got deputies as far back as here stopping vehicles. They got to go through 6 deputies to get through this checkpoint. If any of them decides anything is not to their liking, they get sent into the checkpoint. Now I can't cross the street until I get to where there's no cars, because the law says I have to yield to traffic. If I tried to cross the street right here, they're going to say that I didn't yield to this traffic. So we're fixing to go for a walk, a good walk. I can't believe there's as many people out here as there is. Here comes a DPS pulling up on the shoulder here, right in front of me. I know what the laws are, but that doesn't matter. They'll still arrest you if you're following the law. And then I'm still trying to figure out which one's a better picture, that one or that one. I like that one better. We're going to stick with that one. They make illegal arrests all the time and get away with it. That's why it's important to have clearly established case law, because that's what takes away their qualified immunity. If there's clearly established case law, like there is for recording the cops, they're not going to get qualified immunity. Qualified immunity is for when they think they were in the right, but they were wrong. So they get qualified immunity because of their ignorance of the law. That's what qualified immunity means. If they do something and they know it's wrong, then they don't get qualified immunity. That's how that works. If there's clearly established case law, like there is against discriminating against the press now, there was already some case law that says all press are equal no matter what. Like, I'm just as equal as Fox or CBS. But this recent Pulliam versus Fort Bend County, I mean, there is clearly established case law now. Clearly established. So, that was a good win for the First Amendment. Good job, Justin Pulliam. I've tried to reach out to him a few times, and I don't know. All right, we got to the end of the line. Make sure we yield to traffic. Make sure there's no cars coming this way. All right, now we can cross. We're illegally crossing. Y'all said y'all wanted to go check out the beach, so we'll go check out the beach real quick. It's right there. I can see it. The wind is going to be really bad. It is really windy out here. We're not going to stay down here long. That's what I've been recording, yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, they arrested me last year right there for
Texas is a fucking joke.
I know.
This road, I can't even get to my property when it rains.
You want to be on recording or no?
They can't even fix the fucking thing. No, they just, man, they so bad.
I know.
So bad.
I know. They literally arrested me last year right there because I walked the wrong way on the wrong side of the road, and then they spent a fortune of money prosecuting me for walking on the wrong side of the road. Judge served 2 search warrants on my phones. They searched my phone walking on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't have to tell me. They're a bunch of oath breakers.
They They're bad, man. And
Order followers. That's all they are.
They're upset now because the whole thing is a bust.
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
I'm surprised that there's even this.
Oh, there was nothing. Yesterday I didn't go nowhere. This morning I went till about 1 o'clock. I came back from winning. There was still nothing, and then they started a little bit.
So the sheriff's excuse is that most of the people who own property out here want this, and you're saying you own property out here.
I own property,
and you don't want this.
No.
There you go.
Because, you know, for me, I have to sit in that line too.
I know.
Every time I go to a gas station, I'm gonna sit in that line.
Yeah.
I can't get out.
Yeah.
There's more shit that's getting thrown out on this road here.
Yeah.
Because they know this is here. I mean, and the main event is in Surfside. I mean, everybody go to Surfside.
Yeah, and everybody's avoiding this place like the plague.
They do.
And it's, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Jimmy Fullen and his political buddies, they own a lot of property.
He's a joke, man.
Yeah, they own a lot of property out here, and they just don't want. They want this. They want this for themselves.
This place used to boom. Not
I know.
anymore.
Yeah.
This is I've been running up and down here 27 years, and I own 3 houses down here. I bought this here, and I bought that. I bought that, and
Cool.
I said that is the last. I said sell it all and get the fuck out. Move to Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam.
Yeah, that's where I'm moving to.
I heard Mexico's nice too.
Mexico, Vietnam, Thailand. That's the place to go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As far as the U.S. dollar,
How come you don't have your RV underneath that awning?
I just sold it.
You sold the awning? Oh, you sold the piece of property?
Sold the piece of property and the awning.
Do you mind me asking how much you sold it for?
185.
Because I'm looking to buy a piece of property right now.
Go buy down here, man.
Yeah, that's.
If you want to, I tell everybody.
That's
if you
out of
wanna
my
buy
price
something,
range.
Go to Surfside.
Surfside.
Personally, me, I should have years.
I heard those houses. Some of those houses were like sinking in Surfside.
Nah, it's pretty small houses, small houses.
Yeah.
But here, when it rains, you can't even get in here.
Yeah. Is this your private driveway?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're supposed to maintain it, but they say Highway 7 must maintain.
Maintain it. It looks like a dirt road to me.
Yeah, it got a name on it.
Yeah. With water. There's a lake at the beginning of the road, and the rest of it's just dirt. Yeah, but that's what I was doing. I was down there documenting. I record the police a lot.
You're awesome!
Thank you.
Tell my guy that I appreciate his hot fury.
Oh, I have one of my subscribers that just said that she appreciates how sexy you are. A woman. That's not what I said. That's what she said. It's hot fury. Okay, it is. It really is. They're just trying to, yeah.
And close all the businesses and stuff, and
The businesses are losing money.
yeah, but I said the same thing.
Like, 3 years ago, they had some idiots down here shooting people and hurting people.
One incident.
Yeah.
One incident. How many shootings a day do they got in Houston? Do they do this shit in Houston every day like this?
Do they do it in Sturgis at the biker rally?
Who gives a fuck if they kill one of them own? If they have what does it affect us?
Well, here's what I'm saying. The guy who shot somebody, catch that criminal and put him in jail. Don't punish everybody.
But it's one fucking shooting.
One shooting and they did this.
How many millions of dollars do you want to spend here for one fucking shooting?
I agree with you.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
It don't make no fucking sense.
It doesn't.
Man.
It doesn't. This is all political.
One shooting. And then they said, and I can tell you, the residents down here that says it's a good thing, it's all the assholes that's retired down here that they got nothing else to do.
It's the people that have money that are backing Jimmy Fullen that are telling him to do this.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read a thing last night about all these houses that are rich people, all these houses too that they own, like this guy here, but he won't do it. He owns a beach house.
Yeah.
But there's some people down here that donate those houses, and that's where these cops are staying at.
Yeah, I know.
Now, if I was a fucking cop and I'm doing this, my ass won't be staying in Crystal Beach. My ass will drive an hour away after my shift here.
Somebody posted on that Crystal Beach Facebook page yesterday that the police asked them for permission to put cops in their house for the weekend. They said, hell no, you ain't staying at my house.
Yeah, they think they can get it free.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Why? They already spend so much money out here for shit.
They expect people to worship them.
Yeah.
Or then they say you don't support law enforcement.
We don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
And then people like Detective Rogers will blast you on his Facebook page. Oh, this guy doesn't support law enforcement.
What did they do for me? They don't do shit. What? They protect me here for what?
They harass and extort people like us. And then they
They
barely...
don't need to protect me. That's why we got Trump.
Yeah.
Trump protects me. I mean, these people, it is. Oh, did you see all these tow trucks that are sitting out here?
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you think they're idling for free?
No, they're stealing people's cars.
They got a contract out. I mean, it is. It's It's so. Even though, I mean, those guys.
That beautiful dog.
They here all the time, but I mean, it is. But they just because it's a bus. There's nobody here.
Yeah.
They're going to be busy as fuck here.
Yeah.
You've seen all the footage from the ferry.
Oh, yeah.
DPS, and they're playing the cop song.
Yeah.
You know that song on TV? Or
Yeah.
the cop,
Bad boys, yeah.
Badass or something. And you see all these DPS. They burning all the shit on our dime.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
They didn't when they were recording that TV show Cops, they didn't have a problem being recorded in. But when I record them, I've been arrested 5 times for recording them. Yeah.
So out there, what did they say? What did you do wrong?
Last year, it was walking on the wrong side of the road. They arrested me. And when I got to jail, the jail was full of people who were arrested for not using their blinker. They had a tag light out. They left their driver's license at home. One guy got arrested because they said his change tray was used to roll weed on. It was ridiculous. They had a guy in there for speeding. Not speeding. I take that back. Just bullshit. They filled the jails up with people.
So,
Instead of
what are you from Oklahoma? I'm originally from Oklahoma. Weed is legal in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So if there's a trace of it in my ashtray or a trace of a roach, there's really nothing they can do.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, maybe slap on this, give you a verbal warning and say, hey, man, this is Texas. But like that, I mean.
I'm all for catching the criminals and locking the criminals up, but this is just bullshit. They're punishing everybody.
With you, did they throw your case out?
No, I got convicted for walking on the wrong side of the road.
So what was your
Time served.
time served?
I spent the night in jail. Yeah. They didn't get a dime out of me. And
but it cost you an attorney fees and all that shit to fight it.
my attorney did it for damn near free, but I gave him a little bit. It wasn't that much.
Yeah.
But we will be, because here's the thing. They let CBS and Fox and Grizzly's Hood News and everybody do whatever they wanted last year.
Night they were recording from this side, from the house. They were recording.
But as soon as I showed up, they ordered me there, moved me there. I got moved 3 different times. Then they put me on the side of the road, wrapped me in crime scene tape, and then arrested me for walking on the wrong side of the road. So they discriminated against me. So we're going to have some pending litigation coming up for that. Thank you for that gold star. 2 of them, y'all. Man, it was nice meeting you. You got some beautiful dogs, too.
Oh, yeah. And I'm the same with this shit, because they supposed to be on leashes, And they never unleash it, because when I'm out here in the week, nobody come here because it's a shithole.
Yeah.
People don't want to come out here. You should have seen how fucked up this beach was. And now they clean this beach so nice before the Jeep rally.
Yeah.
And there's rules and regulations. The GLO stated 4 foot. They must leave 4 foot off that shit on the beach because of the turtles. They don't give a fuck. They clean it all up. So there's rules and regulations down here, but whoever.
You're talking about the seaweed and stuff, so the turtles can lay their eggs in them. Yeah.
Now is the main season of the turtles.
And they cleaned it all up.
They cleaned it up. The GLOs say 4 foot. They have to leave 4 foot.
Wow.
They just turn an eye on it and clean it because of the Jeep weekend.
Yeah.
And then nobody showed up for the Jeep weekend.
Nobody.
Everybody fooled and they gone.
Yeah.
Surfside.
Well,
And like I say,
that's what they want.
and all this for one shooting.
One shooting. All of this for one shooting. Did they catch the guy who did the shooting?
The shootings, even if it's not Jeep weekend, the shootings out. I hear gunshots all the time.
It's Texas.
It's Texas.
Yeah.
I hear it on the beach. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, yeah, people do bonfire now and again. Some asshole will call in and they'll come and arrest somebody.
Yeah.
But like I say, this weekend is
Bullshit.
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I say this is the last of that. Like yesterday, I'm clean. but I got a mouth on me. They pull me over. The first thing they normally ask me is, where you from?
None
and
of
then
your
I fucking blow up. And I said, it's none of your motherfucking business where I'm from.
That's your right, too, bro. I like that.
Am from here, and that's it.
I don't answer questions.
I don't.
I want my
license. You got my insurance on your computer or whatever. That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not your buddy. I'm not. I told her the same. My daughter is married to a fucking cop. He's making $28,000 a year.
That's it?
They eat ramen noodles every fucking day. I asked my daughter over and over, why would you marry something like this? Why?
Dang, I thought they made a lot more than that.
Now, if they get the bachelor's degree and they move on the system, then they make more money. It's like highway patrol, people like that. But when they start...
Yeah, when they start out,
probably 30,000 now, 32,000.
If they're susceptible to the propaganda and violate a lot of people's rights, they get promoted up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, all who you know in there. And, I mean,
politics.
Like here, you're saying DPS, I mean, it's on the ferry. And, these people that stay down here, nobody talk about that. We got these passes that we go on the ferry with because we got health problems and shit, so we don't have to stand in the line. Why don't they give the people the same pass here? But they don't. Like, I read the rules. You weren't supposed to be on the beach on all kinds of shit.
So you're not allowed to drive a vehicle on the beach today at all?
But everybody's on the fucking beach.
But are you allowed, like if I wanted to get my truck and drive down this
Somebody
road?
told me you're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
This weekend.
Yeah. Just for this
They
weekend.
said no camping this weekend. No cars allowed. No jeeps allowed. This is the most people I've seen in 4 weeks here that is sitting out enjoying the day.
Yeah.
Because you pay this $10 fee that is fucking stupid. So when it's not Jeep weekend, if you have a $10 permit, you could camp on this fucking beach for weeks and weeks and they can't say shit.
Which reminds me, I gotta go make sure they're not towing my truck. I gotta go. It was nice meeting you,
Where
man.
did you park?
Next to some kind of fish camp, bait shop.
Oh, that's Nancy. No, she's a good lady. That's Nancy's bait camp.
Thank you, man.
Don't walk on the wrong side.
Yeah. I just walked a quarter of a mile so I could cross. Hell yeah. That was a good local event right there. Oh, well, there's somebody parked on the beach. See, that guy, definitely got a permit.
This guy is great.
Yeah.
He's fed up.
He's pissed. And so they're trying to spread this propaganda that everybody and there are a lot of people out here that own property that are licking boots and saying, oh, it's the greatest thing. There's a few people out here. I see 4 cars down there and a boat. There's a vehicle there. There's 2 vehicles down there. And normally this is like a double lane road, but they shut that down for the... Alright, I saw in the comments somebody wanted to see the beach. Here it is. I'm not staying down here long. I'm wearing pants. The breeze feels good. Hell yeah! Appreciate the donations, y'all, because I literally risked my freedom to come down here and document this, and I'm not out of the woods yet. Thank you. I've got my sunglasses on, and with the sun glaring, I can't see the screen, y'all, but I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Gifted. Take my glasses off. Yeah, everybody's at Surfside. Everybody move. Well, nobody want to be around all this bullshit, man. I don't even want to be down here. I've said that numerous times. But it's my job to record cops, so that's... I wonder if I can cut through here. I'm gonna cut through here. So that's what the deal is, man. Whoever is backing Jimmy Fullen politically and monetarily, they all own property out here, and they don't want this event out here anymore because they want this stretch of paradise for themselves. I mean, there's water over there and there's water over there. Hey, how are you? They want it all to themselves. We don't want these peasants coming over here. You just hit the beach from that access road. So I'm confused, man, because last year they had every one of these access roads blocked. I guess they're not doing it this year because hardly nobody came. They made you go all the way down to the end of here, and they only had one road that went to the beach. So they choked off all of these access roads that go to the beach on both sides. I mean, they had hundreds of cops. They had 2 cops at every access point, forced you to go through this checkpoint, and then there was only one road. And they only let the cars drive in one direction. So you can't get on the beach down there by the ferry and drive this way. They make you come all the way down to the end, go through the checkpoint, hit the beach going this way, and you could only drive back towards the ferry. That's what they had going on last year. I noticed they have a lot of RV spots that are covered here. That's the only thing I like about where I'm at is the cover. If I could find another place with a cover, I'd be gone. If anybody has any property that's reasonable in Galveston County, where the code says I can park my RV there and build in my spare time, please email me at harveyfreebird@gmail.com. I've got cash money. I don't do credit or debt. And I'm not paying no realtor's fees. I want to find somebody. Oh, this is nothing but mud. Got to do some for sale by owner stuff. All right, we're going to walk back through the checkpoint. Thank you. Okay, we're walking against traffic. I'm going to get back on the shoulder because there's nothing but mud and shit over there. Here we are at the checkpoint again. This is actually, they have to deal with one police officer there first. Then they have to deal with this guy. So it's like numerous inspections. And then when you get to the end, if anybody wrote anything on your fucking windshield, they're pulling you back in there to the concentration camp and giving you a colonoscopy. Let's see what they do right here. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Whatever that was. I took my glasses off and still couldn't see it. They already said, did the last guy already say you were good? the wind. Sorry, y'all, the wind blew my tripod over. I set it down. To get a drink of water and it blew it over. See if we can get out of here with our freedom intact, y'all. Like I said earlier, these oath breakers don't give a shit about the law. They rode on that guy's windshield, so they're going to wave him in. Hello. Hey. Did my live stream cut out? I can't hear you, man. The wind. Where are you outside? Is my live stream still going? Oh, okay. All right. What'd you say? I can hear you now. It was really windy. I don't know if it... Yeah, it's supposed to be just a driver's license checkpoint. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I've documented a bunch of it. They're sending, if they write on their windshields for any, if their tags expired, if their registration's expired, if they don't have their driver's license, they're sending them in to get searched. So now, it's different than last year, because last year from the side of the road, we could see it where they were searching the cars. Now they've moved it to where they're bringing the cars all the way back behind everything, where it's blocked. No, nobody from the road. I should have bought a drone out here. Maybe next year. I've been saying for over a year I'm going to get a drone. Here comes a guy walking on the wrong side of the road. Let's see if they arrest him like they 100% would arrest me if I did it. Alrighty. Alright, man. Talk to you later. So this guy's walking on the wrong side of the road. If that was me, I'd be in handcuffs right now. Frank Pants, what's up, man? You guys, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the chat very well. Clown Watch. Hey, Bo, what's up, Bo? Good to see you. Our guy. Layla, what's up, Layla? I realized what you were talking about last night, the brick house and Joe's Crab Shack. Okay. I figured it out. When I leave here, I'll meet you over there. Hey, bro. They will arrest you for walking on the wrong side of the road. They arrested me. You should be on the other side facing traffic.
Then I have to break the law. Cross the wrong way.
Yeah, you should probably go down where those cones are and cross over. There you have it, folks. I got a video of Grizzy walking on the wrong side of the road for hours. Walking in the middle of the road. Cops everywhere. I didn't say one word to her. There's your viewpoint discrimination. I'm glad I've documented that. It's only if they want to retaliate against you will they arrest you for walking on the wrong side of the road, apparently. If you practice your rights, they will retaliate against you. That's the message they're sending. Okay, they're writing on this guy's windshield. He made it through the first 4 cops, and then the very last one wrote something on his windshield. And they're sending him in there. This is not the America that our forefathers fought for to gain our independence, y'all. We don't have any more freedoms now than any other countries. We have less. There's more Americans locked up in more prisons than anywhere else in the world. It's because all these people will lock you up for victimless crimes. Order followers. Just doing my job. All right, let's keep going. I documented. I documented everything I wanted to document. Searching that truck, get it, see it a little bit from here. Up back here where that white tin is, they're searching that truck. They got all the doors open, sniffing the guy's seats. I bet you they got tow trucks back there too. That are just, yeah, there's a tow truck. They got a tow truck just sitting back there. When he tows one out, they'll send another one. There's no telling how many people that are locked in that metal container right now. It's very hot in there. I was hot boxed in there last year. It was already nighttime. It was very hot in there. In there, it was a victimless crime. Expired registration. I left my driver's license at home, but I gave them my name and my social security number. Arrested. A little bit of weed. Arrested. No proof of insurance. Arrested. They weren't writing citations last year. They were arresting everybody. And the whole purpose is they don't want anybody coming back here. The political powers that be in Galveston County that Jimmy Fullen bows down to doesn't want any tourists out here. Period. End of discussion. And we've got Jimmy on video saying that as long as his buddies out here approved of what he did, then that's all he cares about. He didn't give a shit what anybody else thinks. And then some dumbass said, "Oh, I understand that we had to give up a little bit of freedom for some security this weekend, but I say it was worth it and I'd do it again." Ben Franklin famously said, anybody that gives up a little bit of liberty for a little bit of security deserves neither one. So, appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It's not stops between here and there, and they know I'm here. They don't like me. They love to retaliate against me. We just documented somebody walking on the wrong side of the... Look at him. If that had been me, I'd have been in handcuffs so fast it would have made my head spin. Let's turn this body camera off. Try to get down to Surfside where everybody has moved to. I bet there's thousands of people down there having a good time because all the cops are here. Yeah, they arrested Bruce last year for refusing to ID at the checkpoint. Defense from prosecution if you actually have a driver's license, and Bruce does have a driver's license, so they couldn't prosecute him, but they were able to arrest him. And the Supreme Court has ruled that these driver's license checkpoints are constitutional. They're a bunch of traitors, man, a bunch of sellout traitors. They violated their oath, because if they don't, they're not going to get their freaking mortgage money. That's how the banksters took over this country and are running this country. It's a very simple process if you think about it. Jennifer Hill, hello. Oh, every time I sit right here, it blocks the signal. Let me move. Let me get going. case I get stopped, I know what button to push real fast. This road is a speed trap. It goes 55 down to 40, 60, back down to 40. Thing I wanted to do on earth was come here today, but I still did it. Now it's up to 60. Jobs. So the same people, when given the order, they're going to go door to door collecting the guns. They already did it in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. The police were told to go door to door and collect all the guns, and they did it. If you guys don't believe me, Google it. Violate rights now, beg for qualified immunity later. And if they do lose a couple of lawsuits, it's a drop in the bucket compared to all the money that they've extorted from all the other people. So it's nothing to them to have to pay out a few lawsuits here and there. Turn my headlights on. Years ago, it was bumper to bumper traffic. There was 10,000 people here, and that's the way it was year after year after year after year for this event. And now it's like a ghost town. What's up, Ion Margate? Joy. traffic stop up here. There's GPS to my left.
You're awesome!
Tell us more about Grizzy News.
She was out here yesterday. I waited on John for hours. I would have loved to have got here at the same time she did. By the time we got out here, I mean, everybody was, even the checkpoint was shut down. That's why I got tired so early last night. I was down there in Galveston near the checkpoint at 5 o'clock p.m. waiting on him. I wanted to go earlier, but I just didn't want to come over here by myself unless I knew the live stream was going to hold up. Live stream held up pretty good last night, so here I am today by myself. And I think it held up pretty good today. I tried to check her page to see if she was over here today, and I guess she blocked me. There's this group on Facebook. It's a group for all the people that have been blocked by her. And the last time I checked, there was like 15,000 people in that group. And it's been like 2 weeks since I checked it. So it might be a lot more than that now. I don't know. But I still was able to check her account. I have my ways. She was at some car dealership today, promoting a car dealership. So she'll go wherever she's paid to go. I don't see how that's helping anybody, her out there promoting a car dealership. I tell you what, the air conditioner feels amazing. DPS just flipped a bitch, an illegal U-turn at that intersection without his emergency lights on. They're above the law. They do whatever they want. Oh. Oh, green light. Yeah, the corporate billionaires are taking everything over. They're controlling all the politicians. The banksters control the corporate billionaires. Any country that doesn't use the central banks, we drop bombs on them. Government lies and says, puts out all kind of propaganda. Oh, he was a terrible person. ruthless dictator. Like that guy Gaddafi, man. The people loved him. They all had free medical, free health, free housing, clean water with no chemicals in it. He refused to use the American dollar. If you wanted to buy oil from him, he demanded gold. And they took his ass out. We got a traffic stop right here. We'll park at this Dollar General. Oh, there's another traffic stop right there. Look at that. In the Dollar General, right in front of us. That one's over. So 2 traffic stops right here. We'll go check this one out. Right there in front of us. What are you doing about it, Susan Daly? I'm just documenting and showing the people what's going on. Educating. That's what I'm doing about it. What are you doing about it? Back up. Oh, he just passed him up. I guess he's coming for me. I got a camera guy, I need backup. Code 4. See, there's one just sitting there. Okay, that one's over. Here comes more DPS. There's 3 of them right there. 1, 2, 3 just went by. And there's the Galveston County Sheriff, so 4 of them. And I see another one down there. It's ridiculous, man. What? You'd have to be out of your mind to want to come here. They must have found they must have figured out that there's some gold or oil or some kind of natural resources here. Next thing you know, there'll be a quote-unquote wildfire here and everything will get destroyed except for the trees, which doesn't make any sense. And then the corporate billionaires will come in here and buy up all the land after they burn everybody out. It's been happening all over. It happened in Hawaii, it happened in California. Using Nikola Tesla's technology that he invented. Technology he was working on 50, 60 years ago. For whatever reason, they said if you had a blue roof, your house didn't burn down. Wasn't that weird? Cars just completely melted. The rims melted. The engine blocks melted, but the forest all around that car, not even burnt. I see another traffic stop right down there. They're gonna take you out for talking, LOL. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Shit ain't no joke. When Trump said that if they don't open up that strait, he was going to take out all their bridges and all their power plants in one night, he meant it. They don't even need to use airplanes or drones anymore. They have shit in outer space that can do that stuff. Freaking traffic stop right here. I can't find a good place to park. Looks like that guy got arrested. Doors are open. Because I don't feel like crossing the street, so I can walk the right way, I'm just going to sit right here and I'm going to watch this. I got the door open. There we go. She's got the passenger door open, or he, that state trooper. The passenger door is open. She's talking to the driver right now. It's either a very short man or it's a woman. It might be that same woman that we just recorded down by the dollar store. She ended one traffic stop and within 90 seconds she stopped another vehicle. Two more cops going by. I mean, they're everywhere. Three in a row. Bam, bam, bam. constable truck. Here comes the sheriff's car. I was literally just trying to get the hell out of here, and I just keep seeing traffic stop after traffic stop. There's another sheriff following that red truck, running his plate. There's two more Department of Public Safeties right there. This is insane. I can't wait to get the hell out of here. We talked to one local and he's pissed. He didn't approve. It's these rich politicians that own property on here. Here comes another sheriff's deputy. There's the extortion ticket. Just pay this, and we will not come to your house with guns and put you in a cage. Most people just pay it because it's easier and it's cheaper than hiring a lawyer and fighting it. They have to miss work, go to court, and they know that. Alright, that's the end of that one. Carolina and Fort Worth, what's up? Country guy living, what's up? Okay, she just left. Looks like there's something going on right there. DPS. So there's that sheriff's substation right there, where all those sheriff's cars at. That's, you see that prison bus right there that just pulled out? So they're transporting people from the checkpoint to this place right here. That bus that just went by, that's where they transport people to. That little makeshift jail they have right here. And of course, I haven't even driven a quarter of a mile and there's another traffic stop right here. There's another Galveston County Sheriff. Got another traffic stop right here. Got two of them here. Back up. Shit, man. This is private property. I can't park there. They're leaving. They're letting her go.
You're awesome!
Gas money.
Thank you, Misfit. I appreciate all the donations today. You've been very generous. Thank you. And the price of gas is through the roof, man. I filled my truck up today. It was $87. There's that constable truck sitting there looking for somebody to stop. There's another DPS just went by. Like another traffic stop up here. Oh. Another traffic stop right here. What are they doing? Harassing and collecting. Oh, they got this guy out of the car. There's nowhere to freaking park, man. if I have to have that permit to park on the side of the road. You buy a parking permit for this event. Look at this. Guy just flew by me. I hate passing up traffic stops, y'all, but if it's dangerous, like most of these cops get killed on the side of the road writing tickets. If there's not a good place for me to park and it's not very accessible and there's cars flying by, speed limit's 55. Most cars are doing 70, except for today while all these pigs are here. If you come down here to party and drink on this weekend, you're not very smart. Now I do have a cop. There's a truck behind me, but then there's a cop car behind that truck. Says 60 now. Imagine if they put up a damn roadblock on Canal Street during Mardi Gras. And everybody who went to New Orleans for Mardi Gras had to go through the checkpoint and go through that bullshit. Everybody would quit going to Mardi Gras. That's New Orleans' whole economy is tourism. So, I mean, what's going on down here is just insane. $10,000 people would have bought a lot of these businesses a lot of money this weekend. And the Sheriff's Department took that away from them just to make a few people happy. The few people that have the political power. That's all it is. There we got a flock camera, it looks like. Never mind, that's not a flock camera. Another freaking traffic stop, y'all, here. Stopped behind the traffic stop, maybe? Okay. I'm going to pull over too. least there's a shoulder here where I can park. We'll legally cross the street, walk the right side on the right side, walk facing traffic. It's over with. Look at that. It's over with. So, as soon as I parked, it's over with. All right, well, that settles that. Oh. Miles to the ferry. I can't wait. I can't wait to get the hell out of here, man. This feels like freaking... feels like a war zone. After they had World War II, how they had East Berlin and West Berlin, and they had it separated by a fence. Checkpoints everywhere. Papers. There's no doubt in my mind that that driver's license checkpoint is a Fourth Amendment violation. It's against the Constitution. But the Supreme Court said it was good. He says as long as it's not a DUI checkpoint and just a papers checkpoint, it's okay. Y'all tell me how that makes any sense. As long as it's labeled a driver's license checkpoint, it's legal because of a terrible Supreme Court decision. When I was here last year, I would have bet my whole savings account that was an illegal checkpoint. And then through research and what my lawyers told me, the sellouts at the Supreme Court did what their bankster buddies told them to do. You guys, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Country has been infiltrated by criminal enterprises. And they just follow orders. All right, we made it back to the ferry. got a red light. Am I supposed to sit here or go? The last, there we go. Now we got a green light. Oh, shit. All right. All right, we came, we documented, and that was the goal. Who wants to go for a ferry ride, and then we'll go check out all the people that avoided this place like the plague and are partying on the beaches in Galveston, and there'll be thousands of people and as soon as we get across the ferry. That's the way it was last year. I mean, it's common sense. Why would anybody want to come here? What are they going to do next? Set up a roadblock on Broadway Avenue? Oh, let's see what my phone is blowing up. Man, I don't even care, man. Don't send me this stupid shit, bro. I'm not even gonna read that dumb shit, bro. Appreciate all the haters watching. People are sending me screenshots of what the trolls were saying. I don't care, man. I don't care. I really don't. Forget I ever sent that. What did you send me, Io Margay? Because it wasn't you that just sent me something. What did you send me? It's funny that some people's whole lives are consumed with what I'm doing. Oh shit, it's great. It's Let's see how many followers I picked up on Facebook since yesterday. Let's see. Well, we had 172,111 followers. Where does it say? Tell me how many followers I picked up every day. Where do I see that at? Engagement. Thank you for the gold coin. Gifted a gold coin. You got to be out of your damn mind to come down here, man. I'm telling you. I didn't want to come down here. Like, when me and Otto were talking on that live stream the other night about getting sick to our stomachs before we know we're going to be doing activism and stuff. I was literally sick to my stomach when I was getting on that ferry coming over here. Let's see. Oh! I gained 13,511 followers recently. Oh, it's normally in my notifications. Okay. Yesterday it said I picked up 600 followers in the last 24 hours. It's about every day. And then it's weird because on YouTube I've been at 181 for months. Let's see. In the last month, I picked up 430 subscribers on YouTube. But on Facebook, I picked up 600 and something since yesterday. And that happens every day. I don't understand it. YouTube used to blow up. I've never had any community guideline strikes. No warnings. No privacy complaints ever. No copyright violations. Perfect record with YouTube. But they slowed my channel down. They cut my impressions is what they did. They're definitely not showing my videos to people who aren't subscribed to me. YouTube likes to push new channels, so I need to start a new channel is what I need to do. Made in America, what's up? Good to see you. Toker, hello. Where's Allie been? I haven't seen Allie. Bella Rose, what's up? Your live stream was at the top of my feed once loading YouTube up, and I got like 30 to 40 subscriptions, maybe more. Well, that's cool. I mean, if you watch my videos consistently, then they'll show you my video in the feed, but Joy said she did not get a notification for the live. I live in the area, and some of my family wondering if you're related to them. Huh. Probably not. Oh, damn, I'm tired all of a sudden. I don't know if I'm going to make it all the way to Surf City, man, because that's all the way almost in Brazoria County. We'll check out the beach in Galveston for sure. Oh! James Freeman has not got out yet. We're still waiting on the funds to transfer from GoFundMe to Roy's bank account. And with it being a weekend, they said it could take 2 to 5 days. And that's 2 to 5 business days, so it's bullshit. We should have never used GoFundMe. Spirit in the Sky, what's up, Jennifer Hill? Juan Demise, what's up? Joe the Ho. Standing armies are the greatest threat to public liberty. That's exactly what our forefathers. Lackluster made a post earlier that they have to confirm every donation before they will transfer the money. Yeah, I mean, they're really... I mean, GoFundMe is owned by all the same big corporations and elite banksters that I've been talking about all day long, so they're probably going to cause problems for it. They might be getting political pressure, you know? these order followers will just do what they're told.
Spirit in the skies, grab yourself a seafood bris. Oh, there's Warrior Goddess. Good to see you, Warrior Goddess. It's the first time I saw your name. I know you've been in here, though. They're trying to take out the real ones, yeah. Like, just to set the record straight, Freeman didn't lay his hands on anybody. He didn't beat his wife like everybody's been saying. He tried to leave. He got upset. I think he might have threw something. He said he was leaving and he was going to hurt himself. And as he was trying to go out the front door, his daughter grabbed him and tried to stop him. And he just, like, grabbed her arms and, like, let me go. And for whatever reason, they decided to call the law. I guess it's because he said he was thinking about doing something to himself. I don't know. We weren't there. We don't know what was going on. They've been together for at least 10 years, and it's the first time anybody's ever called the police on anybody in that family. I've met Freeman's wife. She's a really nice lady. I met Freeman's kids. Freeman's always taking good care of that family. The newspapers lied and said that he didn't have a job and she was working 2 jobs. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Freeman's been the breadwinner for years. That YouTube channel was making her freaking good money. Probably triple what I make. Mexican Free Press, what's up, dude? Pull the money out from the GoFundMe, in my opinion. They're not letting him pull it out right now. That's what he wants to do, is pull it out. Oh. Yeah, and then when that police chief in Sohorita grabbed him for no reason and body slammed him, the same newspaper reported that Freeman attacked him. So they're all a bunch of order followers. They do what their masters tell them. If you want your paycheck this week, that's why I have my life set up to where if somebody tells me I have to do something that I don't feel is morally right for a paycheck, I can easily say, fuck off, and I'm not doing it. Stay, go, what? Hook my RV up to the truck. Go park on some public land. I have a generator. I have enough money saved. I could retire. Nobody's gonna. I'm not gonna be an order follower. I refuse. That's the way I live my life. No debt, no credit. Nobody's holding anything over my head. Thank you. Gifted someone 200 sunshines. searched. Either way this time. They searched John's car last night. He refused it at first. And then they ended up calling the cops on us. We got 2 sheriffs. Whoa. Three sheriffs, 4 sheriffs. There's one right there. There's 2 up there in the front, and then there's 2 right there. You can see the front. See that one right there. I'm exhausted. I might not even get up, y'all. Oh. Well, we made it out of Nazi Germany. Stay live since I'm surrounded by 4 sheriff's cars right now. I'm on a ferry leaving what they call Bolivar Peninsula. We're going back to Galveston. Get out in a minute. My lights are automatically on. Tell you what, turn the truck off there, though. Damn, it's windy.
Welcome aboard the Texas Department of Transportation's ferry vessel, Robert C. Lanier. Your vehicle engine must be shut off and the parking brake set. Smoking is not allowed anywhere on this vessel or in your vehicle. Pets and all other animals must remain in your vehicle. Service animals that have a leash or tether and accompanied by their handler are allowed access to all public areas of this vessel. Please do not leave small children unattended. Please leave the seagulls from the back of the boat only. Do not walk or stand between vehicles while the ferry is approaching the landing. Do not start your engine or release the parking brake until the vessel is secure in the landing. Black on yellow arrows are located on the deck and various other locations. In the event of an announced emergency,
oh, we're moving.
Exit your vehicle and follow the black on yellow arrows directing you to the muster station.
I rolled both of the windows down and it almost blew my hat off.
There, you will receive instructions from the ferry crew members. Thank you, and have a safe and pleasant trip. Robert C. Lanier, this is a to the next examine.
get out, look around. On the way over here, there was dolphins swimming next to the damn boat. It was pretty cool. That big ass cargo ship. There's a bunch more of them over there. 3, 4 more of them over there. Big money interest. We got 2 sheriffs here. 2 right there. We got a deck up there. Captain's wheelhouse is up there. Another one right here. Sheriff, Galveston County Sheriff. One right there. There's another one behind that one. So we're on the boat with 6 cops. They're giving me a secret escort out here. There's another one. Hope y'all don't get seasick. Yeah, this is free. This is part of the highway system, which is why when they randomly search cars, it's a 4th Amendment violation. This is not a private vessel. It's free. It's tax dollar funded. See up there it says Texas Department of Transportation on that tower. I don't know if you can see it. There. Starting to rain. Where they have the bathrooms and stuff. Didn't I watch this last night? Yes, you did. If you were in BC Scanner,
I made mine private. It was just too boring. There was nothing going on. There's a sunken ship right there. Must have ran aground or something. There's not much left of it. It went outside of the channel marker right there. That's what those channel markers are for. It is cold in here, boy. They got the AC pumping. See, and then people can hang out here too. There's a little deck walkway. The windows are all fogged up because it's freezing cold in here, but it feels good. I ain't gonna lie, it feels good. I've been sweating my ass off walking around out there at that checkpoint. Look at the size of those ships, man. Good Lord. All right, I think we're getting close. Let's go back down. Let's get back to the truck. See if I can. 4 cops. There's 2 more. More here. 8 cops on this damn boat. I didn't realize it was 2 more behind me. Oh no. Please don't tell me I lost my keys. My keys are on the seat right there, look at that.